يا حبيبي تعال الحقني شوف اللي جرالي من بعدك. سهرانة من وقت بلاقي خيالك.
Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my first episode. It's gonna be about food that I eat. I'm 86 years old. I came here when I was 18 years old from Lebanon to go to college. I went straight to California, went to Pierce College, attended Pierce College in Woodland Hills, California. First thing I want to talk about is things that I do and I don't do. Rules. Of course, rules are made to be broken. But I don't eat any high fructose or hydrogenated oil. I read labels. I don't eat in plastic or drink or cook in plastic or aluminum or none of this non-stick stuff. Everything is stainless steel. That's what I cook in. I will have a recipe today for coffee, and I'll drink coffee. I will make coffee, and I'll show you how to make Arabic coffee. I don't eat pork, by the way, or shellfish. I only eat halal or kosher meat. I try to, if I can get it, which you can get, because I live in a big city in Texas. And, there's international market, there's halal, and there's kosher markets all over the place. I'll be 86 next month. I was born in 1938, so I went through Ottoman rule, through French colonial rule. So I'll be talking about a lot of these things as I'm talking about recipes. Well, I'm the oldest of 6, 4 boys and 2 girls. And I learned to cook because we had maids, but for some reason they never allow maids to cook there. So my father was a civil engineer and architect, and he went on all kinds of trips, and a lot of times he took my mother with him. So I had to learn how to cook and cook. I've always liked to cook. That's my second most popular thing I like to do, eating. The food that we cook, that I eat in Lebanon and Syria and Palestine, which is all was Syria at one time, was cooked with utensils from 3,000 years ago. So, we don't need any food processors or any of that. I'll show you how to cook it all with regular stuff. Yeah, I've had coworkers come here, because one of my things that most of my coworkers liked when I took some to work. I worked till 3 years ago, by the way. So I worked till I was 82, 83, something like that. But now nobody wants to hire me because they think I'm too old, So I used to have coworkers come here because they wanted to learn how to make grape leaves. They loved my grape leaves. Everybody loved my grape leaves. And, I'd had some of them come, 2, 3 weeks later, says, "Oh, you gotta come and try mine. I've played with it and changed it a little bit. You would love it." No, I didn't try it. We've made these things for thousands of years. So I'm giving all original recipes. If you're interested in that, you're gonna like my channel. It's all original. Why tinker with stuff that's good, that's for thousands of years. You know, like if it's don't fix it if it's not broken. All my recipes are original stuff. Well, like I said, I was gonna make coffee today. I hope you'll give me all at least a like and subscribe, maybe to my channel. Help me, you know, so I can have more people because I'm the only one now. The only one that's helping me is, and he's in California, is my grandson Jacob Bartleson. I send the videos to him. He edits them and upload them to YouTube. So my next episode is gonna be Rami burgers, which was very popular with my fraternity brothers, my friends, which is really a kafta kebab, but I made it into a hamburger, you know, patty, and, you know, put it on a bun and spread the hummus and tahini as dressing. It's fabulous. That's all you need on it. Just the meat, but it's a special meat mixed with parsley, onions, spice. That's my April episode. Just half full of water and had the water boiling. Once it boils, I add a heaping spoon of sugar and a super fine ground coffee. You know, at Costco, they have a machine. They have like 7, 8 settings, 2 of them for Arabian or Turkish coffee. I mix it real well. Then I boil it again. But when I boil it the second time, I have to watch for it not to overflow. I turn the heat off the minute it overflows, and then I cover it for about 8-10 minutes for the ground to settle down. So I'm gonna go do that. Well, I got 3 more minutes. I found this cover of olive jars, a big olive jar I had that I used up. Fits perfectly, keeps it pretty hot. These are the coffee cups. You notice they don't have any handle. They stack up. If it's hot, you could, if it's cold, like today, you know, you could keep your hands warm. Or you can hold them like this, where you don't get any of the heat from the coffee. My mother, God rest her soul, what they do, after they drink the coffee, there's coffee ground left there, so they put it upside down for about maybe 10-15 minutes, let the ground settle down, and then my mother used to read it for people. People would come from all over, family, friends, people who we didn't even know. I used to laugh at her, and they all swore, and they kind of like cussed me up. They said, "Oh, your mother is so good," you know. And, you know, she goes, "Oh, I see a river here, they're leading to this." You know, she'd read it like a palm readers. So, and then the coffee vendors, you know, the street vendors that sell coffee, they have these and they use them, they kind of like a castanets, you know, to attract people. I got 2 more minutes. And, you know, to attract people. So that's what it is. I got these in France. Yeah, I think it's ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for coffee. So there's like 4 or 5 cups here because I only fill this half with water. And this is a side pour. And it's still hot. I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit. This this is from my garden. This rose. I have like at least a dozen different types of roses that I've had a lot of them in California, so I know what to get. They have to look good, smell good, and last at least 2 3 days. Like this will open up. Uh, it'll be around for 2 3 days. So they're just starting to bloom. I got them special fertilizer from Costco. Let me try this, see how hot it is. It's hot. But it's good. And I tell you, I used to drink my coffee sweet and blonde, regular American coffee. But since I switched to this, I don't use milk anymore and I don't require it. Somehow it tastes good the way it tastes like real coffee, I'm telling you. And usually a pot or two a day, I mean, it speeds my heart. You really feel it. And you could make it as sweet as you want or not sweet. You can make it as strong as you want. Usually people have 2 pots, one black and one sugar, and people ask for either one or half and half, whatever how they drink it. So try it, you'll like it. It's a lot cheaper this way. And if you don't have a place where you can grind it, you can buy your own grinder. I have 2 3 grinders here. And I even have one, but I haven't found the thing to turn it. I found it the other day. It's brass, where they grind coffee by hand. It looks like a spyglass. It's about this long. You pour the coffee beans in it, and it has a thing, but I couldn't find the handle, to turn it, to grind it. If not, I could make one or, put a plier on it or something. Anyway, I love it. I love this coffee. I don't know why I haven't been drinking it all my life. It just, everything, like a lot of things, like I didn't like onions when I was a kid. A lot of things I didn't like. I'm still a picky eater. There's still a lot of things I don't like. But I love onions now. I love garlic. I almost double the recipes. If it calls for 1 clove, I put 2 cloves. I like garlic. I love garlic. It's good for you. The fact that I'm here, I'm 86, I still get up on ladders. I get on my roof. I'm barely starting to get gray hair. I bumped into the freezer. I do all my gardening. I just bought a greenhouse, 7 by 8, beautiful, but I have to put it together like 1,000 pieces. But I'm gonna, because birds, squirrels, all kinds of animals live in my yards. Just eat everything I grow, except the roses. You love it. So, see, it's coming, no ground. The ground is all there. Some grounds are in there. If you can't find a lid or something, to fit on this, I'd use like a hand towel, fold it, put it on top, dampen it a little bit. That's what I would do, to keep it hot. But it seems like I have other ones, but they only make 1 cup that they have covers. I have an antique one, I have 2 little brass ones, but they only make 1 cup. But 1 cup isn't enough. I like coffee too much. So that's it. See you next month.
يا حبيبي تعال الحقني شوف اللي جرالي من بعدك. سهرانة من وقتي بلاقي خيالك من غدك، وانا كاتمة غرامي وغرامي هلكني، ولا عندي لا أب ولا أم ولا عم أشكي.